Hey guys, this is Dennis here with my review of tonight's Raw that went off air actually let me rephrase that. Raw is still going on right now. It's like 10:45 in the evening and it's about to be in the main event. But since I know what happened already, I'm pretty much going to do the review now. But by the time it's all uploaded, it's going to be after Raw, so you could pretty much say this is a couple minutes after Raw went off the air, literally. But anyway, let's get into tonight's show. And it's in the UK, so that's why I'm doing this earlier too. Because we knew the results early this afternoon. But this Raw kicks off with John Cena. And he basically says the Authority does want him to have a team. But he says he has two members, Ziggler and Jack Swagger. Who, that really pretty much came out of nowhere. But we'll get to that later. And then he calls out Ryback to talk about his match tonight and being on Team Cena. And then Ryback comes out, he says, "The big guy's back." And the Authority comes out, and Mark Henry's with them, so Mark Henry's going to be on Team Authority as well. They say everything will be, Triple H says he will put the fear of God into everyone, so they won't be on Team Cena at Survivor Series. And he is God. And Swagger and Ziggler, he basically tears them down and makes fun of them, saying they're like little guys. But Cena says, "Daniel Bryan beat you at WrestleMania." Then Steph builds up Ryback. And then Cena talks to Ryback, who says he isn't afraid of authority, but Cena doesn't sign his paycheck, so Ryback delivers a spinebuster to Cena to end this segment. And, well, Ryback just came back and had his good momentum as a face, and then he turns heel. Or did he? We'll get to that later too. But then we have Seth Rollins versus Jack Swagger, and Rollins beats Swagger. But the thing here is, after the match, it's another curb stomp, so Swagger was busted open afterwards. And surprisingly, later in the show, they announced that Swagger's not going to be on Team Cena no more. Like, really? 2 curb stomps and Swagger's out? That's kind of stupid. But anyway, then we have a Dean Ambrose pre-recorded video about Bray Wyatt. So, and it's pretty much announced that Bray Wyatt versus Dean Ambrose Survivor Series. Backstage, we have Kane and Ryback. Kane says he will be at ringside tonight to help Ryback, but Ryback says he has it handled. And they basically tease Kane and Ryback tension. Next, we have the hometown girl, well, not hometown, but home country girl, Paige, defeat Alicia Fox. Nothing much to say there. Then we have Lana and Rusev coming to the ring, but before that happens, Stephanie interrupts them and asks them, are they going to go on Team Authority? Basically, talk about the offer from last week. And Steph calls Lana a stuck-up Russian twit. Some way to get the person on your team, Steph. But anyway, then Steph and Triple H are watching the Vince's announcement for next week. And they think Vince is trying to divide them. And Steph asks Triple H, what if? What if we lose this Survivor Series? So, interesting. Very interesting. Then we have Lana and Rusev promo, which basically versus the US and the UK. Some random guy there says Putin is proud. And he builds up Russia. Rusev says to rise for the Russian anthem, which Sheamus interrupts and rushes the ring. And after the break, they apologize for Sheamus doing that, which makes no sense at all. And it's freaking stupid, but whatever. Then we have Rusev defeats Sheamus to retain the US title via countout because of the Authority Stooges, Mercury and Noble. And I have to admit, I was wrong last week. I thought Rusev was going to win by disqualification, but they had him win the title. So I have to admit, I was wrong there. Then again, we have Stephanie backstage applauding as Rusev and Lana come back, and they announce that they will be on Team Authority. And Lana says Putin is proud. Steph says she doesn't care about Putin, only what the Authority wants. Honestly, I think Rusev is gonna, well, not screw the Authority, but he's not gonna be much of a help because they keep tearing down Russian shit. I don't know. I mean, if he does turn on them, but not turn, if you get what I'm saying, then I don't know. It's just, I have a feeling Rusev is going to be much of a help. Then we have Rollins and Ryback backstage. They talk about their past, and Rollins says he made the right decision. Ryback says he destroys targets, and he says it's not the big man, it's the big guy. I love Ryback. He's funny as hell, man. Then we have Miz and Mizdow defeat the Matadors. Whatever. Ziggler and Cena are backstage, and Cena announced that Swagger is out, pretty much like I said earlier. And he wouldn't blame Ziggler if he wanted to jump ship. But he says, for once I have your back, Cena. Then Triple H comes in, bans Cena from ringside with Ziggler's match, which comes up next. And basically sings a song as he leaves, saying, another one bites the dust. Then we have a Luke Harper Eyes promo after Ziggler's entrance. I think Luke Harper's going to do something to Ziggler at Survivor Series. Like, Ziggler may be one of the last two, and then Luke Harper comes out and takes him out, and they'll feud, heading into TLC. I don't know, I have a feeling that's what's going to happen. And if so, you heard it here first. Then, Ziggler wins via disqualification, and Mark Henry is about to hit the World's Strongest Slam on the steel steps, but Big Show comes out and chases him away and throws the steel steps. Then, we have AJ defeated Brie Bella. Then Nikki attacks after the match and holds the title up, and they're going to face each other Survivor Series. Then we have Ryback and Mark Henry backstage, and Henry says, Ryback doesn't look so big. It says, remember that I whooped your ass at WrestleMania. Again, teasing. Then we have Tyson Kidd defeated Adam Rose, and Rose shoved the bunny again. But the big thing here is Eric Rowan comes out for no apparent reasons, lifts up his goat mask, says, she's not here, puts the bat back down, and leaves. I have no idea what's going on. Maybe it's Renee Young or Natalia. I have no idea. Then we have all Team of 40 backstage, and they're looking for Ryback. And they said, Kane says he feels like Ryback isn't a team player. Then Ryback walks in and says, are you talking about me behind my back? Steph says they're acting like a bunch of kindergartners. Yada yada. And now the match we have going on as I speak, actually. Cena versus Ryback. Basically ends in no disqualification when Kane interferes. And then Kane hits Ryback after Ryback hits Rollins. Then all Team of 40 take out Cena. Team Cena comes to the rescue. And then Ryback clears the whole ring to a big pop to end the show. Is what I read, and it's true. So now we know basically 4 members for Team Cena. Sheamus, Big Show, Ziggler, and Cena. And we have Kane, Rollins, and Rusev, and Mark Henry. And, well, I have no idea if Ryback is on Team of 40 or not. But if so, that's 5 for them. The interesting question would be, who's going to be the last man on Team Cena? I have no idea. Since Randy Orton is basically not being advertised for Survivor Series and is out indefinitely. So we'll see what happens when we get stateside next week. But it was an alright Raw. Pretty much the luster taken out of it because it's pre-recorded. But let's see. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. So comment below. You know, thumbs up, thumbs down. Subscribe for more videos. And I will see you guys on Wednesday, even though I don't know why, because none of you watched my Impact review. So, see ya.